In the shadow time, we'll ignite like sparks. Lights on fire, burning bright in the night. We're the wild ones, ready to take flight. In the shadow time, under electric skies, we'll make the world come alive. We'll make the world come alive. In a world of pixel screens, where reality is just a dream, I sit waiting for something to start. It's almost time now, like and sound, do your part. Shadows flicker in the dark, pale blue lights, creating sparks. Sit back, relax and stare, feet up and in your chair. Live stream starting.
Are you bored? Have no fear, the stream has started and Shadow's here. Let's check game audio, baby. It looks a little loud on stream. How about that? I don't know. I'm gonna put it just a touch lower. I don't want it too low, because then when people talk, it'll be a little too quiet to hear. But looking at the bars, I think that might be okay. But maybe when somebody comes on, they can tell me. Alright, metaphor in the new PC. Let's go. Wait, I have a I'm cut off on the bottom. PC face, go down. There we go. There. I think, yeah. Now I look like I have a body. Alrighty. We're back with Metaphor today. It is 2025. I hope everybody has had a great holiday. If you were off work, even if you were working, maybe spend time with some friends or family. Hope you had a good day. Hope you have a good year coming up. I'm gonna try myself to do such a thing. Skip this crap, please. Skip. What am I saying? I feel like I got stuff to say. No, not really. Let's just get into it. All right. Oh, I remember from last session I wanted to check out the weapon store.
Say there.
Also, something cool I found is in front of me now on my Stream Deck. I made some plugins so I can see my I want to move, kind of covering stuff up. Maybe I'll shrink down a little. 1 second.
What now?
Oh, I think I'm bigger than normal. I'm still covering up the money, but that's my secret money. Alright, now we can see the day and the time. I think that's better. But what I can also see in front of me is I put a plugin on my Stream Deck so that I can see my CPU and graphics card percentages, like how much of it's being utilized. So I can track that. Right now, I got 12% CPU and between 35 and 40 graphics card. Not bad.
Say there.
I feel like that's higher than I would like my graphics card to be running right now. This game's kind of not that good looking. But who knows? Who knows what uses what? How do I sword? There we go.
Oh, I am grateful.
To the store.
Unstinking
Or the store. Back here.
Come to think of it,
Oh, that reminds me. I think we have something that needs appraising. Want me to have the shop take a look at it? You don't have to go to a specialist to get your weapons, armor, and igniters appraised. Just ask any shop attendant and they should be able to handle it.
okay?
Calm shopkeeper. How about you? Weapon shopper.
What is it?
The human at the Grand Cathedral. Heard they finally put it up to the sword. Just goes to show. Not even being in the capital means you're safe. So I've made my choice. I'll buy the best weapon the shop has to offer. Gotta keep yourself
there.
safe. Said his prices are lower on Idol's
there.
Day. Oh, that's today. Praise? Praising doesn't cost too much. May as well. 13 muddled blades, I don't know about that. What do they sell for currently? Do I have the muddle? Can I sell the muddled blade? I cannot, so I need to appraise them first. Let's appraise one. Iron sword. How much does that sell for? A lot. Okay, so that's worth doing. Even if they're not all iron swords. Some great swords. Cool. Superior muddled blade. Silver claymore. Silver spatha. Seeker. Alright. Cooling staff. Amplifies the power of ice. I didn't even look what that was. Oops. Grass. Silver grass. Mundane threads. That'd be a good insult to somebody you don't like. Call their threads mundane. Anchor's mantle. Noise. Rest accessories. Agility 3, strength 3. Cool. Let's see what we're working with now. Alright, so weapon. This weapon's stinky. Cooling staff. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, there's 2 magic though. That's fine. Leg guards, +1 endurance, +1 agility. This will give me strength and magic. Agility. I guess I'll take agility, endurance. Hello, Matt. Hello. Gambler's tool. All my stuff doesn't do magic. Nice. What do you got? Your weapon is the best it can be. Iron Mail is better than that. Because it's +2 endurance. Endurance +1. You got better than that. Bone Helm, strength +2. Let's do strength +2. Breeze Igniter's kind of nice on you, but also strength +3. Yeah. Hulkenberg. Purified at the church. I'll give you the silver crest. Strength. You have strength and magic. Let's give you strength 2. Oh wait, that's on you. We'll give you... I guess you can keep this. Guard talisman, that's fine. Do you ever get like new stuff? Alright, now let's see what we can buy at the shop. That's expensive. That's strong. Holy. What's that for? Looks like a dagger. Is that for a class I don't have yet? It's cool though. Everything else you have is kind of meh. Let's sell some crap. Scrapped for parts. Is this all junk? Yeah, this is all junk stuff.
Now then.
Okay. Weapons. Let's sell some iron greatswords. We don't need 10 of those. I'll keep
Now
one.
then.
That's a dagger too.
Now then.
I'll keep one of all the stuff.
Now then.
Just in case.
Now then. Now then.
Okay.
Now then.
Good enough. We got money. Let's go check out the armor store.
Hey, listen.
Let's also crack open a cold one. For the cool guy.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Props if you can guess what I'm drinking a can of.
Hey, listen.
And it's not Dr. Pepper.
This is on sale right now.
Noble tuxedo. All privileged classes, all stats +1. 200 defense. Holy. That might be worth picking up. Yeah. I mean, it's... Throw it on me. Got a tux. Let's go. That's pretty good armor. Literally double what I got. Which is good supplement for me not having any stats in endurance. Alright, what are we doing today? We have 2 days left before the announcement. It's the afternoon.
Looking to sell, are you?
No, I don't want to sell. Get out of here.
Hey, listen.
We could work on stats. Let's take a look at the map. Not you. I hate pressing that button. Oh, actually, let's Traveler voices. No, that's not what I wanted. How do I see?
All right then.
That's the map, but I wanted to talk to Galaga. Requests? can see other travelers' party formations. I don't care about that. Wait, what are these? Oh, these are my current things. Okay, oh yeah, we could head over to the Minotaur area. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be a good use of the day. The goblins get mad when they see magic people, so maybe I don't want to be mage right now.
What now?
Type tree. I could work on Seeker, because I don't like healer or mage. Kinda, knight's pretty ass. I could do warrior, like double warrior. Do they do anything together? Knight healer or commander lineage, slash damage to all enemies. Heavy slash to 1 as a turn icon on a killing blow. It's pretty good. That's double warrior. And then brawler, berserker. Severe physical to 1 enemy. That's a turn icon on a killing blow. Takes 3. Also could do a double warrior one for that. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try double warrior.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I like the warrior.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
Oh.
New skills, new possibilities.
Channel the archetype. Skill inheritance. Alright, do HP recovery. Now we use first aid for that, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'll grab one of these later. For now, we'll just do that. Can almost get a sword master.
That is...
Need to get it to level 20. Let's see sword master details. Medium physical slash damage to all enemies. Heavy slash to all enemies. Cool. Vorpal blade. Extreme slash to all enemies. Decrease their attack for 3 turns. That's sick. Medium slash 4 to 6 times to 1 enemy for kill. Swordmaster's awesome. Alright, so we're gonna do that. And Hulkenberg. Oh, your stuff's like red. It looks cool. I didn't know each of the people had like different looks to their stuff. I'm gonna put you back on the knight. Just so I have the big everybody gets hit attack. And you need an actual attack because right now you have trash, so... Right now I'm doing a lot of slash, so I'm gonna have you do, like... Perfect punch, I guess. No. Yeah.
All right.
Sure. And then you can heal yourself with first aid after the battle for not very much MP. Okay. And let's redo the equipment. So... Silver Claymore is good. Tux, yep. Helmet, Jewel, sure. Although I'm like a magic person, so I don't have a lot of strength. I'm gonna kind of suck ass with this, but whatever. You're still you, and you have a silver lance. That's pretty good. Does pierce. Caress, purity glove, strength magic, endurance. Yeah, okay, so you're fine. All right, let's head out. Let's do a quick save. Let's go kill some people.
Come off it. Hey!
We're going to the corridor, right?
Let's get back.
Let me see.
Come off it.
Requests, Polish embargo. Yeah, it's at the corridor.
Hey! Yep.
We could fulfill a request then.
Alright,
Clock's
let's go.
ticking. It's your call.
Let's be off.
The party at last found themselves at Belagor
Hopefully I'm a high
Corridor,
enough level where I can
once
just
a
clap these
palace
guys
in
out
a
of combat.
small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shaft. The party.
If that's the case, maybe I can switch back to mage anyway. But,
The thing is,
I got absolutely trashed here before when I
Is this right?
got ambushed.
But
Let's hunt for rare treasure.
come on!
My thanks.
Yeah, there's like goblins in here, and if you have like the mage or the priest in your party, they like enrage at the start of the fight and just do attacks that hit everybody for a lot of damage.
Okay then,
Let's go.
let's go.
But if you are a high enough level and they're chumps, then they won't even drag you into combat, so it shouldn't matter. But I don't know that yet.
It's all
So let's
clear.
see.
Yep, we're safe here.
That guy's like flashing blue.
What'll that do?
Alright, let's get him.
We got this. I think that's all of them.
What is this attack? Why is it so slow? Kinda sucks.
It's all clear.
Hello, Tooth. Why are you friendly? What up, boy?
Avoid this one.
Yeah.
Stand ready.
I
Got
don't
that
see
stuff.
anything we can't handle easily.
Map. Mods.
Hey, good one.
We've got this.
Very impressive.
Slice. Down we go.
Everyone all right?
My boy, stop screaming, please.
Watch out. We've got
Yeah.
it.
How's that?
Yeah.
Very impressive.
How do I get in there?
We've got
This
this.
is bad. They're on to us.
I can feel the power coursing through me.
Come on!
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Can I not open this? God, I love the music in this game. Yeah, I don't know how to get in there. Maybe I have to like somehow go under from the lower floor. And come up the other side.
Looks like they
Let's
found
push
us.
through!
I knew you could do it.
Maybe this? Can I break these? Is the treasure over here? Yeah, it is. Alright, cool.
They saw us.
Yeah, nice work.
Open.
I love it.
Ooh. That's pretty good. That might be better than the crest that's on Hulkenberg.
What now?
Nice. Something shiny over here.
This is bad.
Oh,
They're
Jesus.
onto us.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
I'm just swinging.
Yeah, nice work.
I'm just swinging.
Great job.
And it's working. Before all these guys would have clapped me and I just had to run through here. Like I was terrified.
Come on!
I knew you could do it. Oh, I think they see us. Nice. You're gaining strength.
Warrior level 2, baby.
We've been spotted. On your guard. Hey, good one.
I don't think I can get in over here.
Watch out.
All right,
Spotted.
how's that?
Yeah, I'll have to come back from the lower floor to get into there. Into both of these areas. Okay.
They saw us.
Exemplary.
Let's push through!
Skill.
Come on!
Impressive as ever.
I think we got them all.
Alright.
We'll be safe for a while.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Let's push through!
Looks like it could be useful.
Oh.
There they go.
If you are struggling, it would do you well.
Recovery. Alright. Is that this whole floor? Sort of. Wait, you go up both ways? Yeah. Okay. What up, gobos? Slice!
Very impressive.
Push through.
That might be of use later.
Oh, pass through. Treasure.
We're so lucky.
Can be purified. I need to go to the church and get stuff purified.
We found
Got to do that. Ooh. This open. How do you get through these? Maybe you gotta like beat the boss and then they open up. I don't know. Maybe I missed something because there was not a crawly hole like marked on the map there. So maybe I need to look on the ground a little better. Next to some of these rooms, I can just crawl in. Let's check back and see. Let's check the ground. There is one.
Hey,
A beetle.
found something.
All right, that's lovely.
Magic +3, let's go! I've been wanting that.
We're so lucky.
Green.
Hey, you found something.
Egger pill. Alright, is that everything here? Yes. But there's some new enemies to slay that spawned. So let's go chop them to bits.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
All right. How's that?
Brilliant.
Come on.
Skill.
I knew you could do it. Hey, great job.
Shreds, you say?
All right. How's that?
Impressive as ever.
All right, you did it.
Okay. So it turns out these enemies aren't actually giving me that much XP.
Draw steel.
Push through.
So,
Hey, good one.
Come on.
really those red crystals are the best places to grind out of combat.
Draw steel.
Come on.
We are spotted. Skill.
Let's push through.
Hey, great job.
I wonder why only some of these guys are respawning.
Impressive as ever.
Let's see if we can get the boss now. Since everything else in here is so easy, the boss shouldn't be that bad. Especially since we're not going in with like a healer or a mage. It won't go crazy. But let's try this.
All right.
Okay. Farming with the greatsword seems miserable. Yeah, it's so bad.
Watch out!
On guard!
All right, you off-brand Minotaur.
Let's do this!
All right, so I can do heavy for 2 turns.
No,
I'm my best physical attacker.
I call
Or-
upon royal power within!
You can do weak for 1. I think heavy is the better.
Let me rethink this. Let's make an end of it.
Bamboo splitter.
Let my power support you. I'll cut you down.
Get split, boy.
Right on target.
With sword and
Oh,
aim,
yeah.
I cut a path.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Set it up.
Let's do it again.
Coordination is key.
I stand ready.
Wait, he's weak to slash? Oh no, he's weak to stab, that's why you're doing this.
Night! No.
I'm gonna lie, what is that with both mage and healer? Why would you do that? Just stab.
Hulkenberg got them
I
right in
can't
their
afford to
weak
hold
spot.
back. Warrior!
Warrior! This man is getting crit to pieces.
Only a flesh wound. I'm all prepared.
Bamboo splitter.
Let me help!
Stroll's my main healer. Mage double
Still
thorn.
up? Is everyone all right? Night! I stand waiting.
Draw aggro.
This is nothing.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
I still
I'm
stand.
getting beat up.
You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
Give me your aid!
I don't need to heal. I'll just crush him with this bamboo splitter.
Tougher than I thought. Let's go.
Can I diagonal slash kill him?
The blade
Probably.
good.
Don't get sloppy.
Not if I miss! Not if I miss! Oh, but he just wasted his turn.
Can anyone get on healing duty?
I see.
Stab.
Hulkenberg got them right
Now,
in their weak
what's the
spot.
play? Are you prepared? Hack and slash.
I thought I was toast.
Satisfactory. I continue to grow.
Got the horn. This one is bloody huge. Alright, this one is huge. Bloody awful to imagine it being gored by it. Ugh. Really? You all seem pretty put together during the fight? No, that thing was tougher than anticipated. If we'd let up even a little, we may have been defeated. What? Even Hulkenberg was sweating it. What do you think, Bucciarati? Shut up.
Listen,
Shut the fuck up, bitch. That tells me more than you think. You thought it was over, didn't you? Maybe. Maybe. At least you didn't have to retry like that. Well, I also came back after, like, the first dungeon. We're all over-leveled at that point, right? Well, a win's a win. All that's left is to take this back to the Igniter shop. Let's do that later. Shall we head back to the entrance? Yeah, let's go.
in that case,
True.
Oh.
now where was I?
Let's,
What now?
Let's save. What equipment did we get? Got this. Cool. This. I think. Huh. Oh, that's for the merchant. Wait, did I just go back into the dungeon? Dang it. These doors open both ways.
Hey! Okay then. Got it.
I will be right back. I'm gonna hit the restroom. I forgot to do my BRB screen. Forgot to put it up. Oh well. 1 second. What a conveniently placed saloon doors right by the loading zone. I thought it put me at the start of the dungeon and then I had to get out.
All right.
Well, it wasn't easy, but the Goop Tauros lies defeated and we have the proof. Exactly as the woman from the Igniter shop asked of us. Once we show it to her and complete the quest, we'll finally be able to shop at the members-only Igniter shop. And then it'll be most useful in helping us amass more firepower. I trust you'll complete the task, Gujarati. Borden's announcement is just around the corner. There's no point in trying to predict what he's going to say now. It'd be wise to make the most of the time we have remaining. Perhaps there are others who require our aid, or we could develop our archetypes. I thought myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is delectable. I shall sleep well after such a feast. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Yeah. Relaxing.
Time marches on, and the
Heart.
age of a new
Clock.
king draws nearer.
Poisoned man. Flames Day. The announcement is happening tomorrow. Alright.
All right then.
What the hell was the button to show what followers wanted to talk to me? I don't know, whatever.
What is it?
Let's go turn him a quest.
Oh, I am grateful.
No. I could fast travel, but this is more fun.
Unstinking believable.
What up?
You.
What of the issue we discussed earlier? Here's the horn. Oh, and this would be the brute's horn? You can tell me the details inside. Come along.
Mission accomplished, then. You'll have your reward. I'll let the merchant know to allow you through as well. I thank you.
Pious Igniter increases courage and some money.
All right.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job. You should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks for helping us sort this out.
You're welcome.
By the way, what do you say to more consistent work from me?
Absolutely.
I can't imagine an elder could find an honest job in the city otherwise. But I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages. Have you made up
Give me your
mind?
archetype.
All right. I accept.
A wise choice. Fine then. You seem determined enough.
Little pupper!
You heard nothing just now, right?
Bring out the pupper.
What made that noise?
It was just the wind. Am I clear? I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today. However, I trust you won't be telling any... If you do tell anyone...
Blah, 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 blah.
Well,
Yeah.
then we have a deal.
Give me the pupper. Bring him out.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitte. Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new...
Merchant.
Interesting. Perhaps he does have hidden depths.
Noise. Does the merchant not evolve? Oh wait, there's one thing there. Never mind. I'm blind.
You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be back for the pupper. Back to the hushed honeybee. And it's night. We're about to start the next stuff. Alright, I could help the lady. What else can I do?
It's time. Stay there.
Oh, not this. Yeah.
All right then.
There's imagination up there.
Let's
I
go.
could try the church. I don't know if they're open at night. Probably gonna be like, nah. Let's see if I can get that stuff purified. They probably still don't like me though.
Closure. Let us share our faith.
Oh. Okay, cool. Foreman's jacket. Oh, I need stuff for this. Blessed water. Ooh. That's cool. Ooh. All these are kind of nice. I'll take that.
Good.
Either fight a pike.
Indeed.
Fists. Yeah, purify all of it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Can I buy more water? No, maybe I have to find those somewhere. For right now, though.
All right. What now?
Let's switch back to... Yeah, let's switch back to mage. And... we'll have Hulkenberg switch to, what's Merchant do? You just need money to attack. With skills that consume money, then MP. Oh, hi, Matt. Even EP Snav got you pulled up on Xbox now on the phone. Nice. Increases likelihood of receiving items after battles. That's pretty cool. Huh. Removes nearby or nearly all beneficial effects from enemies. Low hit rate, but deals critical physical almighty damage. Huh. Remind me what things you needed. Brawler, Berserker. I don't know, double warrior seems good. Maybe I should have you be warrior.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Maybe you be warrior. And...
I see.
Oh.
I've acquired a new power.
And then, who else pairs with warrior well? Probably not mage. Mage and healers, dancers and summoners. You got good stuff. Knight healer, brawler, merchant, summoner. What about seeker? You have something with a warrior. I'm gonna be the merchant.
I see.
I want to see how they attack.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on.
Of course.
Really I found new power.
Yeah, you be merchant. You can inherit this fire attack.
All right.
That's funny. All right. It's fun playing around with the party configurations. All right, so I can work on imagination. I can keep working on tolerance. Let's do imagination.
Now, how did I wind up here? Oh?
Oh!
Sure.
I know I'm rare, but do we need to make such a big deal out of it? I should explain. My family has something of a history with fairies. As a boy, my parents would tell me stories about fairies before bed.
I wonder.
Can I tell you one? Sure.
My thanks.
Tell me your tale, old man.
Long ago.
Now the story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering, but one day my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself.
Fun.
So he defied his elders. Your ancestors sound like a handful. It runs deep in the family. Ha! Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost, a handful or not. He was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully. But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down, you can't cry in a place like this." He was shocked, I say. After he got a good look, the boy realized it was a fairy, pulsating with lights. He was so relieved, his tears only magnified, but the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself." And she left, but before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance. I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on. As he grew into an adult, he visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as he lived. Oh, but would you look at the time? We'd better pick this up again later. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around. That was the ending, bro. You said as long as he lived, he never found her again. That was done. That was the end.
All right. Well then.
It would seem the disaster was averted.
Early morning waters day.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king.
Fake news! Fake
The
news!
Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings
Okay.
as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me?
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
I just punched my microphone. Ow.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to
Punching
count
the
Luis's
microphone.
sorry assailant.
Ripping beard hairs out.
So,
It's right next to the
literally
microphone.
anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word.
Spread the
Whether you're
word.
from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
It's gonna be me.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's
Matt,
words
my
as
goat,
crown sent
literally.
and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Yeah, I know. I know, he literally has goat horns. He's a Clamar.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Is that a problem? Yes, it's a problem.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
Poison him.
No! If we can't kill him, then
Poison
how do
him.
we break the curse?
Poison him.
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Poison him.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength.
Poison him.
We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Not for like a week, no.
Did
She's been
something
locked
happen?
in her room.
I checked her room and she isn't there.
Bruh.
She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you.
Yeah.
When I think of what might happen
She's
to
my
her-
healer.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
You're kidding.
Activate sword. Find the child.
Stop that at once.
Hey, old lady. You seen child? Or soldier. No. Shut up. What is Gloom Hall?
This place.
Only opens at night. Oh. Maria, where are you? I bet you're over by the stone.
What is it?
Meow.
I'm out of ideas.
I don't think I've ever been on this road. Interesting.
Just can't believe it's true.
That's enough.
Meow. What are you murmuring about? I don't care. What this?
Unstinking.
Who this dead guy? Why are we just letting this thing sit on the street? What is this? This looks like an undead. Bruh. This thing has evil around its head. That is not normal.
What's this?
What is it?
I don't see the girl.
Unstinking.
Full tournament?
Alright, let's check the graveyard.
Not.
Okay. Let's check the main street.
So foolish it arouses the
Let's check the igniter shop.
Welcome.
You have my
Yep.
thanks.
Those who see duly to completion should be fairly compensated. Huh? Appraise. Nothing. Purchase. Mage flames. All these are pricey. Oh my. Are these like mid-tier spells, or are they multi-target? Oh, it says multi-target. Oh, that's kind of sick. If I had the money, I would like one of each. Probably take like 50 mana.
Can I be the king?
Tournament?
Child?
Come on,
Child, where are you?
Sanctifex Forden. Now he's a trustworthy.
Child. Alright, time to check the map. I wonder if she's at the church. Does not appear so. Should I start asking around, talking to people?
What's it all got to do with us? This is all right.
Unstinking believable.
Just like talk to people on the pathway. Like you.
Oi there!
No. Hmm.
I'm just incredulous.
Now, where was I?
I don't know where she would be.
Ridiculous.
What about the tavern, maybe?
Tournament for the throne.
Like the restaurant? Oh. Still no.
Tournament for the
Am I like supposed to talk to Hulkenberg or something to trigger something?
No, how did I?
Come on.
You're in a fool.
I don't see her. Just around.
I don't care.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Oh, whatever.
Oh. Okay, gotta talk to the first person that was there. Stairs north of Sunshade Row.
Hey!
Okay. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Hey, mister!
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Hey, listen! Sorry, but there was a handle this.
We're looking for a girl. I literally already checked there. I swear if she's at the graveyard. I swear if I just needed to talk to somebody and be like, oh, I saw her run into the graveyard.
What should I do?
So foolish.
Tournament?
Well then,
This is all right.
Hello there.
Just went inside. Coming to pray. Wow.
huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he?
Yeah. He got
It's
obliterated.
going to be so lonely.
He was a tutorial character.
The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
I'm gonna end it by spilling the most blood.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
I like her voice actor.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
Why does it look like there's a monster in that cage right there? What is that? There's a thing in there. It's moving. What? What the hell's in that cage?
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Yes, you've been sighing
Laying
loudly
here,
for 30 minutes.
I always end
What's
up caught in
wrong?
my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm
Messenger
honest.
creature? Maybe.
That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe.
There's a heart on it.
Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the King's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I want a new base of operations that's not this frickin' inn.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Neat.
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it will be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We enter the
Let's
tournament.
enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
I suggested it, bruh.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all?
Right.
Yeah.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
I inherited Grius's tutorial.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really
what did he-
set on running off again?
Yes.
Yes. I've got a job to do.
Huh. Familiar words. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Now, we'd best get
Alright.
registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Alright. Recruitment center away. Oh, we
This
got
should
there
be
fast.
the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, Weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on! There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster builds have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa! Do you have any idea
Who is this dude?
That man's an elite.
He has like
an ex-royal knight.
an ugly little dog panther
Makes short
thing.
work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he has a big head.
Maybe he just wants to stop the criminal's evil deeds.
We've got more important things to worry about.
Don't worry.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon.
This dude's wide.
I'm Barton, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We would never laugh at such a plight.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that.
Bro's boring.
Swallow your
Yeah.
pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old Castleton. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
The way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity.
I'm going to pause here for a small intermission break. I will see you in a minute or two. Be right back. Okay, I have returned. Alright.
Besides, this is apparently a
Onwards.
knight-turned kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would his...
I guess that's fair.
What did that say? I just skipped that. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Alright.
Look at that.
To the window. Oi, what's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me you're actually thinking of participating in the tournament for the throne. We just went over this, man, in the cutscene. What are you talking about? Demo man Goddard. That's rich, a mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of. As king, the idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of a great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Louise dare to... It hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'll be happy to give you the eulogy at your funeral. Except the kidnapper's mountain. Yep. Himes, man, are you sure you can handle that? You can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Yeah, whatever. Head to Matria. Probably get more information there.
Focus.
No deadline. 100,000 increases courage. Nice.
Let's call it.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well,
Carriage?
I have made some arrangements. How
Cool.
best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. Setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
All right.
Let's rest.
You got more
Fancy a bit
knowledge
of it?
for me, bruh? Nope.
Want in on this? Just between us.
Don't push yourself too much.
Up the stairs we go. Let's save.
No.
Listen to a lot of yapping. Maria.
What?
Rest.
Good night.
Can I come in?
Child.
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Oh.
It's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Wait for me.
Yep, I'll be waiting. The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Captain.
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it...
Oh, that.
I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose.
Am I gonna be asleep again?
To dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Cutscene. Ooh.
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Damn.
Far away sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Far away sky, blue and white. Far away sky so clear. Let life be a guide. Let my wish echo. Once that soul far beyond the
It's because her hair is so flat. Hairline pushed back to Narnia.
Even I'm feeling the heat.
Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
That
one
is
and all to the
a
inauguration
metaphor.
of the tournament for the throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier!
Die.
He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
Frickin' Pope.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctists have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering? Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Oh my god.
So he was one of
the schmuck.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what?
Are all of Luis's supporters fuckboys?
Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss.
Luis's man, it's
more for the
Krauss.
gauntlet runners than the throne, it's
Woo!
Lena Caden.
That one.
Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Glam.
If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Yeah.
Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So,
Secondhand embarrassment goober.
What?
My ride is here.
Wait! Found your behave!
Why does this dude look like that?
A land runner? It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for them!
It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
What ho?
You really brought down the cathedral! Have a care.
Ah, the cathedral's already fucked.
Feckless, shameless old fool!
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road!
Come on, come on!
It's going.
So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Just a
All
sec.
right. Well, what's with this thing? It's our
Can you hear me?
It's our carriage. Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for this little test run. What is happening right now? We want to go to a place called Martia, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a way south. What are
Let
these?
us hurry.
Camps.
Let us hurry. Let us hurry. Let us
Okay.
hurry.
Hold on.
Let us hurry, let us hurry, let us hurry.
This place.
Wow!
Down to Martia on this craft's legs. Oh, I'd say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about. 4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than a carriage. Surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed. Bolly good. They'll cinch those britches, chaps, full steam ahead. Who's this loofy ass looking dude? Get him out of here.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Fuck! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Flashback.
Are you there? I'm coming in.
There's just a hammer and a piece of metal.
Amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off.
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
The colors are hideous.
A gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the value runner alone.
Look, this runner... It is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe. How encouraging.
Maybe.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
'Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children.
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing, we just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough
Out
for
of
me.
my hands.
A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
Stop babbling about that.
Our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Say, we're supposed to get a monster one more time.
Right.
Say one more time!
Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. After all,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a... So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
I suppose. Okay, strategy room, lounge, kitchen. Academia. Visit the engine room first. Take your time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah? Okay. Map.
All right, then.
Alright, so this is the strategy room. Watchtower. Oh. Neat. It's like a big lizard. This is sick. What is that? What is that? Is that another gauntlet runner? Some sort of flying thing? Oh, there's another one. There's a bunch of them. What is that? I need explanations. Deck. There's this dude. Look at him go. Oh, it's a creature. Big feet. Only a door on that side. Okay.
Incredible!
Hey!
Were you just going to stride up and strip nude? What do you think you are? Unacceptable. It's a bathing room. No running water yet. Pantry.
What's this?
Pantry looted. Kitchen.
Got it.
Food shelf. Okay. What's this? Engine room, corridor. Beds, little pod beds. Back deck. Bookshelf. Things are stacked awful precariously for such a shaky ride. Back deck.
What's this?
Big barrel. Probably a bomb to throw out the back when something's chasing you. Go yeet, and then it goes pow. Bed. Engine room. Oh. Washing machine. Is that for purifying clothes? Small cabinet. Beanbag. Hi, more. It's a heart. I wonder what makes that thing run. First time on a gauntlet runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like a pipe's in here too. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners need to use magla crystals to run, or as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds, and thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. Runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even in the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl, best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then, maybe some other time. Anyways, still plenty about the old girl's work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks, just you watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, so the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Continue towards your destination while spending time with the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to gain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't do in town. Read books, kitchen, washing machine. Spend time with your allies. Okay. Urgent Igniter. Blah 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 blah. It is afternoon, so head up by Haltenberg. Oh, sure. You want me to make you some food? Let's look around, see what else there is to do first. Stroll. What's up? Good?
Sorry.
Oh.
Let's see. It's your call. Let's see here.
Interesting. Okay. What if I want a book? No? Okay, guess we're doing food. I can only do these. I guess we'll try this.
Let's check.
Now then.
For as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know? Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, and if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say? So what kind of cut do we have here? But never you mind, just leave this to me. Watch your meat adjust the heat so it goes, although it depends on what your preference is, really. It's nearly time. No, it is time. Strike now.
All right.
Kebabs. Yeah. Food. It's a curative Connie roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now imagine how it tastes. I could go for some food. I haven't eaten a ton today.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls.
Has anybody tried the new Taco Bell chicken
The
nuggets?
stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Forcing your way through unmarked terrain is dangerous. Camp. While at encampment, you can use facilities, but you can also reminisce about your... Why would you want to do that? Oh, it increases your stats. Huh.
Your thoughts?
You did good, bruh. Though full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she could just fly, but that's a story for another day. Off you go, better get your 40 winks. What's up, Stroll?
Hey.
Yeah. Hone my imagination.
Now then.
So next up is Montia. Feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in the short span of time. Met you, awakened to power. Thought it only existed in fairy tales. Speaking of which, been thinking perhaps it's the same power the hero kings once used. If that's the case, then what do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Power isn't everything.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Then...
How many more of these powers are out there?
All right.
Imagination.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh? They were better than I'd feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving Zara Dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through a desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Neris? What road? We're in the desert. There ain't no road. Oh. Alright, what stats are those? Stabby? It's courage. And Lucky Glass is wisdom. Let's do courage. Unless there's something else. Let's do courage.
All right then.
Oh, there's something in the corner over there. What's this? A mystery stat. Oh.
All right then.
I guess we'll try a book. Imagination. Sure.
Actually?
To be honest with you, I've realized something. There's so many things in this world which, very simply, I don't understand. There's so many things I learned since we started traveling together. Same
That's
here.
right.
I know this time we're traveling for a mission, but if it all goes well, want to go on another journey?
Right.
Ah. Can you think of anything I can do to help me out? Help you out? Tell me stuff.
All right.
Alright. Imagination's taking forever to go up.
I say, we could stop
Break
for a
time,
break.
chums.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Sounds cool. Tree of Prophecy.
Wow.
That's
so deep. Deep red. It's not just the leaves, it's though the whole area's been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child, told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future, and how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Neris pulls out a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and begins to draw the landscape. Wow, Neris, how'd you get so good at drawing? Yeah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it, I'm finished. Take it as a keepsake.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I've already committed it to all the safety of my mind. I have no need for a sketch anymore. Okay.
Hey there!
Why don't you give it to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place. Huh, a magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica's the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me the whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree. I've heard it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color pertells. I don't even know what that word was. I didn't even read it. We took a brief detour, but I'm feeling that's increased my wisdom. Cool.
The gauntlet
reading it hard. Okay.
Concealed by boulders.
I'm hungry.
As
I'm losing
darkness
focus.
reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here, the party secure in their gauntlet runner.
Rock Den Camp. All right. More imagination. Or can I go in and read a book? Can I go finish the book? Yep. Let's grind imagination.
What's that?
Okay. Very cool. There were those who said it was the corpse of an ancient, indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky, erected by Empyrean beings. So it seems like a strange light shining in the sky. The way it's written, I feel like the light's meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think the light is? The remains of a dragon or a pavilion built by the Empyrean beings? The pavilion.
That's right. Right?
Yeah, there's something dreamlike about people who live in the sky, isn't there? You think they have wings?
All right.
I know this new world is just fictional, but I want to visit it if it were a real place. There's still more left to read in the book.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Smash, smash, smash.
We're out of the desert!
What happened to you needing to hold on to something or getting blown away?
Wow, I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
We're under attack. Or in the middle of a fight between two other people.
My star is rising! Ah!
Bruh.
Sanctism will reign! Ah!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Godot, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So it is a clash to halt each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
That dude's here?
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Let me get up and close my window. It was cold. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Louise's support?
What's our
Yeah, we
plan?
can.
If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Who cares?
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side.
No, I don't think we should.
I know, I don't like it either. But if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
No, Louise will be forced to favor us, and we'll work for him after his dude's taken out of the race. That's the better plan.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
No.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Bad plan. Bad plan. L.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
Or let one get taken out, run over and smash the other one real quick, and then take them both out. Better plan.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet man. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
Ah, Godot, brother.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Brother. Godot and his monks have boarded the deck. Brother.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Oleg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their number.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Let's make an end of it!
Hold nothing back!
They split.
Nice one, Stroll!
Warrior! Not this one. Let us fight as one.
Split.
Coin can solve problems of blade cannot.
My abacus. No synthesis.
Merchant!
Burn. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Witness me, brethren! Warrior!
Hack and slash!
Oh, he resists that. Guido puts up a cocky smirk.
Only a flesh wound.
What could you hope to achieve?
Bro, what are you doing?
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
To you!
Behold my power!
We're looking good here.
Now, what's the... After me!
Strike true!
Oh wait, that one resists that too? Oh. I guess it was different from the other one.
What could you hope to achieve?
My B. Okay.
Warrior! No. To safer ground! Charging in!
What can I do with you then?
Comrade,
Literally like nothing.
strength. Let justice
Well,
prevail.
whatever.
Know your place.
You won't hold back!
Peasants!
Fire!
In the name of warrior!
I'll cut
Good done yet! I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
Get in there!
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign!
Here they come.
Stop it.
With blade in hand!
Witness me, brethren!
Burn! Still up?
Damn you! Warrior!
Hack and slash! Tougher than a corn steak!
Take this!
Is that all?
Take this!
Don't underestimate me.
Warrior! My blade! They yet cling to me.
Let's go! My power!
Burn.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
I don't think he was one of the big three faces, was he? Maybe he was.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth.
Maybe it was the third guy.
sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint.
Hey!
Alright.
Get down here!
Frickin' glottal. What do you want, bro? Why are you still here?
What are you
Oh, Forehead's
playing
with him.
at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew
What
that
are
saved our
her
lives?
eyes? And we already know her name. Why does it say sweet girl?
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
What's that Juna person?
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Dude, did you get left by the Pope? By the monk guy? Did he just leave you on the ground?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
She's a fan.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
Bonk. Go to Horny Joe.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Ah. It's a flying.
Gauntlet Runner! He's actually finished it!
Luis.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
I'll kill you, bitch.
I know you want to get this right, but
It doesn't want me to choose that one. It wants me to ass kiss. I don't think that's a good option, because then this one is the one that's the truth but hiding, and this one is the lie that he should see through, right? Yeah, so you should choose this one. But no, it wants me to ass kiss.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision
Damn,
is,
he's glazing him hard.
don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
Your dog is nasty, bro. Get rid of it.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind?
So
or are they
poetic.
the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
I'm about to get another archetype. Maybe not.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany.
Do I need to get my imagination to 2?
The lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
To help him figure out
yes,
some
context.
inspiration.
They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore.
Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Oh look, so we're right there.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The age of a new king draws nearer. Okay. Liberated, I do take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I'm grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Artira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
I wonder why.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Oh my goodness, is that a bug?
Is this
that a giant bug?
Kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Oh no. Put it back.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
It looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. 'Tis only right that we graciously savor it.
Yes, absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on. And, I'll see to the funeral plans.
Are you actually enjoying that?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Bruh.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
This dude is definitely a good guy.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't gonna make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
It looks directly north. I guess you can't go over this stupid ravine, you gotta go around, but still, like, come out at this side, maybe? You don't need to do this, unless this is on a giant hill. Oh yeah, this is on like a mountain.
Here's where we are.
There's a runner.
Rival gauntlet runner.
Let's see. Here's where we are now. Let's...
It's a campground.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
We'll get the job done.
We'll get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Why do you only eat sandworms?
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wild, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with
Why
the
is there
Honourable
stinky
Lady
green
Joanna
stuff
tomorrow.
coming off of it?
Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
The bowl is stinking with the smoke.
Exactly.
Informant. Let me buy your info. Let me buy it. I do. Give me it.
Pleasure to see you.
This is a really pretty inn. Let's save.
What now?
Got a moment?
Where? Oh, in here. Sup, stroll? I love a good inn.
Yeah.
Right?
Alright. Let's rest.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gorgeous out.
Hold on.
Where is everybody? Sword. Meow. You got water?
Now then.
Nice. Oh, you can't see it. Lean. Nice. There it goes. Nice.
Now what am I to do?
Meow. What's up here?
Not.
I don't. Let me roam. Let me roam.
What is
I
it?
got this skate sword. I want to roam.
Now what am I to do?
An elder candidate?
Zoom. Zoom.
You?
No.
Stop that at once.
Guess I gotta talk to you.
I've awaited you.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Speak to the lady of the castle.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the
pleasure.
ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you. 'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects. Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
She seems nice.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
But, I don't know, if the,
did
normally
say
the trope is that we're about to go
Well,
find
I
this
mean,
guy,
I
beat him
can't help
down,
but
he turns
wonder
out
if
that
she'll
he's the
keep her
good guy
word
and
on
she's
that.
the evil one.
It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
So maybe that's gonna be it.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place is getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first, though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
Okay.
Boy. My thanks.
The wife went missing. Aw.
All good.
Oh, any one of them.
Poor chap.
Welcome.
So, hey,
The armor shop.
What is it?
The ones that eat us. There was a merchant yesterday at the tavern boasting he'd gotten real close to a sandworm den.
nice.
Okay.
An elder candidate? No. Must have got that wrong.
Tavern was this.
What you want to know?
Excuse me.
The merchant. Know what he said? Well, where is he? Sure.
Thank you kindly. Here's the real skinny.
It's the Ishkia in front of the fountain there.
All right! Stop that at once!
Hello.
What do you think on it?
Hey,
Found a giant sandworm husk. Oh,
no
he's just a
good.
liar.
Not a scrap.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
This
You
guy looks
there.
important.
Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
That's the guy, isn't it?
Suspicious character, isn't he?
That's him. That's Heinsberg.
You lot.
Heimsmay.
They're gonna hunt down Heisme.
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. We just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event, a kind of storm. The wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight around here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm, and that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heismay might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heismay anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sandflash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Okay, 4 days to bum around.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh? Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
It's a cannon.
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start. Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today, just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So then 3 days? Oh, I'm getting sucked in.
Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation.
Oh.
With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
What's going on here?
What's all this then?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in MechaMattZero just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom-made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo.
Just think, it only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in MechaMattZero for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but...
Alright, let's I think call it here for today. I am getting hungry and I want to go out for some food. But that's cool. Teleporting around. Yay. I never did get to see the merchant attack in the overworld combat yet. We will see that next time. Next stream, I don't know when it'll be. Sunday, if not sooner. At least Sunday. But I think these next couple days I might try and start setting up the VR stuff instead of streaming. So I'm excited to get that up and rolling whenever I can get that all set up and functional. But yay, VR streams. Yeah, until next time, thank you for watching. Appreciate you all. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye.